Rip 4 times. I have no idea what's going on. I'm still online. It is a Twitch problem as it seems. I hope. Let's just wait a minute till we're back live. And I hope we are still here. Okay. Mixer hype. Okay, Riot out of the pocket position is playing the Mongols here. It seems like all good now. So welcome to the VOD part 2 here on YouTube. We have interesting civilizations. We have Mayans, Spanish, and Mongols on both sides, but Aztecs here for CL.
Yep.
On the other side,
what
we have
will be interesting
Huns.
to see is that what Aztecs do as pocket position. Does he go for Monk Rush or Boom or...
Well, Joffrey is going for a lot of walls, so let's see about that. Riot is going for the Scout Rush, and...
Yep, but I don't think he can get in on left side. Will they wall in time? That's a huge wall to wall, actually.
That's quite a bit, and 2 wolves there as well. Might delay him a bit. That will be so interesting. And guys,
if Riot
thanks
gets there
for
with
staying
his
at the
Feudal
channel.
Scout and keeps them open, it can be huge.
Okay, seems like the stream has stabilized now, and we can focus completely on the game. Alive seems to be going
Virus militia coming in. He's not done yet. Oh, this can be ugly.
That will be open. This looks so good for Brazil A here.
Already.
Riot with the Scout
getting the upper hand.
That's so ugly, and
he can
that's
possibly
all
lose
open.
3 villagers in the worst case, and that's going to be so huge.
Okay, 1 down for a start. Second villager, 17 HP, trying to micro back. Another militia coming over. Let's take a look how they can micro it. Riot at the same time, stable only now going up. Needs to save all the HP on his scout. He needs to focus those villagers down.
What is Joffrey doing? Kill the scout.
Oh boy, it could not go worse for him. He now needs to wall himself. Did sacrifice all the 3 villagers. Did give the message to CL. Dude, wall yourself. It's looking horrible here. And that's the beauty of this map. You can quite easily wall yourself. Let's take a look. Life is going over and is going the M&A aggression with some towers. Tim has a solid map to defend against that. Ooh, big problem. But Joffrey still not up.
Might have problems with gold, Tim, if he loses the front base.
Why did I hear a villager dying? Tim, interesting tower here. Interesting tower.
By who?
By Tim. The defensive tower
there
against the light.
He has to secure his gold.
Okay, trying to do 2 things with 1 tower. Trying to micro a bit, and seems like he is fine for now. Okay.
I don't think Riot scouts will do anything. It seems like they're all walled.
Goku going for scouts out of the pocket position as well.
But it will keep the Aztecs inside his base. So I don't think Aztecs Monk Rush is an option anymore.
Whew. Well, Joffrey will be super late to the feudal age. Look at that.
Yep. And then he will be
1356.
getting exposed on him, and he will be denied some stone. I think this is good. Already looking good for Brazil.
Indeed. Let's take a look. Fire 3 on stone, so he will go onto plumed archers in the long run. Seems like
plummet archers? No, I think that's a mistake. He could be so aggressive getting inside there and do some damage. That's a mistake in my opinion.
Okay, everyone walled themselves. Quite a big wall here for CL. Fire not going for the big aggression. Why is plumed archers a mistake here by Fire?
Because he could expose much faster and do some damage on Joffrey and the pocket.
Okay.
Plummet archers are kind of if you're walled and Like, yeah, you want to play safe and defensive. He has to play aggressive.
Does he need to? Like,
Well, probably not, but if you want to finish the game. Let's see, alive. He's making towers on Vivi.
okay, that's Spanish against Spanish.
Vivi is
So
going
not-
for Gong, so he has builds on stone.
Yeah, so that's fine for him for now. But Blitcher's not really getting the market up, trying to get some stone walls. The tower will probably finish. Will he lose a villager? Probably not. Should be fine.
I'm curious to see what CL does. He has so many villas on gold, so I think he's planning on doing some.
Well, he is sending a lot of villagers now to the front. Not 100% sure what's that all about. And he's sending them to the front, but Fire should see that instantly. Let's take a look for villagers now running out, and that's horrible for him.
Yeah, Ryu sending all his scouts there, he realized. Well, I don't think
Don't tell me he's going for the
just sending
deer.
them.
Don't tell me he's going for the deer.
No, yeah, I think he's just faking that he's taking the deer, but he's actually sending them forward and might lose all the villas.
Now he's opening his doors again. Those scouts could go in. Oh, yeah, they're getting in. It could not go worse for
Why
Frantic
did you
here.
do that?
Oh god, he wants to save the 4 villagers, but that means more than those 4 will go down.
How are you ever going to send your villagers forward when there's scouts and rush in front of your base? Oh my god.
Yeah, and he didn't even see those. Okay, let's take a look. I believe only 1 villager went down, 1 spearman now. It seems like CL can micro that pretty
Alive is
nicely.
playing this awesomely. He's trying to do some damage on 3 players.
Yeah,
and that
that's
tower
another
is
tower.
going to be so annoying for CL.
Yeah, and CL has
That's
no
what I call.
chance to go for any aggression here. Still those 2 militia out, M&A, and what is the reaction here of CL? Even if he gets like 2 monks out, there's still scouts inside, there's scouts outside. CL is in a world of trouble here. Brazil A is looking so strong. Castle now here. Riot will reach Castle Age any second. What is CL doing? 1 defensive castle, 1 defensive TC now. Let's go into his point of view. Check the Masters Forum. I actually posted something there today. So, interesting that you're saying that. Okay, still open. Rio controls that area. Joffrey, 18-17 Castle Age timing. We'll go for Plumed Archers as well. And we'll kind of be safe. Siege Workshop here. And the live still so annoying. Okay. Why are points still so even, Roomstock?
Well, it's early game and the scouting is like plays big role.
But, like, shouldn't they have way more scouting? Like, Alive ran through the whole map, Goku did, Ryu did.
I don't know, but the score doesn't tell much at this
Like,
point.
Just let's switch through the point of view. CL did see nothing. Okay, fire
I
not
can
that
take
much.
more achievements. Yeah, okay, well, Brazil has scored much more.
Goku. Oh, yeah, for Joffrey sees nothing as well. Alive, okay. He will go to Castle Age pretty soon, trying to get those stone walls up. But Scout's very annoying here of Tim. Let's take a look.
How is Tim not
getting
up
the kills.
yet? He's up now, so late after making few scouts. So
Yeah, that's a bit surprising. Was forced to build a tower quite early on. Let's take a look. Alive shouldn't do any damage here. Ryut is getting all the eco upgrades. Even handcard at that low amount of villagers. Very interesting. Tim is going for bloodlines.
oh, Alive has left so many holes in the walls, and Gonks are just coming into his funeral eco.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. Not
But
finishing
it's only
those
one
stone
gone
walls.
for now, and it's going back. I don't know why. Maybe killing the wheel. Yep.
Well, luckily Goku is going for 2 stables, bloodlines, and +1 defense, so he can fight off small amount of conquistadors.
Yeah, I think 2 stables is a bit weird decision, but in this case, since the walls are still open, it's good for them.
Well, probably got the info from Alive, who needs to be protected now. Take a look. Oh, and Goku is doing a good job here. Is he having husbandry? No, both players without husbandry for now. Oh, and Tim, he is going for camels, it seems. Having bloodlines, having +1 defense, but only 1 stable. Maybe monks would be an option. Let's take a look. CL, still no way to get onto his gold spot. And his eco for a guy who only built 1 mangler so far, 42 villagers only. Not the highest. It's looking more scrappy than I would have thought. No big team walls, and Alive is sending villagers to the front. That's a bit optimistic.
Tim is having a sneak stable. I think he did that same against Canada earlier in the tournament.
Yeah, that's true. And he did build a whole base there, killing Slam from that position. So maybe he can do the same again. They still need to fight for the control of all the corners here. Basically, only 2 corners are really safe. But, look at the castle positioning of Alive. Left-hand side corner. He's not trying to defend himself at home. Completely relying on Goku building enough knights to defend there. That is forcing left-hand side. Alive, getting the castle up.
It took me so long to realize where it was.
Okay.
Yeah, that's weird.
Team on camels now.
Without any defense from your own.
Oh, that's so interesting. And now CL is slinging Joffrey.
And Tim is going camels, so Goku's knights won't do any.
And Alive in a world of trouble here. Like, yeah, he has 2 CCs up, but still Kongs and camels. And you need to rely on Goku, who can only go for knights.
That's a huge mistake, making the castle there. Oh man, it can beat the game. Well, I won't say game decisive.
Oh, this is still so open.
It's huge.
Tim, Siege Workshop sneaked around. And I think if he just stays on Kong, Camel, now he finds a monastery, Alive will die at home.
What? How did Geoffrey manage to go to Imperial?
He's getting slinged from CL.
Oh, yeah, well, that's a good decision actually. Since CL is so much behind from the aggression, so Aztecs won't do anything fast.
Well, but Fire will get the walls up. Maybe. It's still
but it's
long way to
walls
go.
have never stopped slinging at Maya's player.
Oh god. Okay,
let's see,
so
the Gongs are on Goku now. Let's see.
Ryut at the moment, the only guy not building any army.
Oh, that's why Sinsbury he could even do damage.
And Goku taking a horrible fight here. Even beautiful back micro here by Vivi. And now they are getting into the face of Goku, who is now switching to his gold spot.
And the TCs aren't enough close to each other, so they can just go middle of those TCs to raid the farms.
Camels around. Same time, Kongs sneaking around.
They need Ryut to make some units to help.
But Ryut, Monastery and University, he won't build any units in Castle Age. Goku in some troubles. Alive at the moment, therefore pretty safe, but pop 45 only for him here.
Look at the Alive, if he just made the castle in his base, he would be so safe. Now he's getting rams and...
doing the sneaky stuff here.
That's a mistake.
Joffrey, next castle. And then, if he's getting slung and is getting onto mass bloomed archers, that's a pretty reasonable unit against a Mongol.
Yep, that's true.
Alive. Pop 48, but that castle is, that TC is going to go down for sure, and that's all of his gold here at the front. And so many villagers, those 10 will die for sure. This is looking good for Frantic again. I wasn't far away from calling it, but Alive kind of throwing it for the whole team here.
Yeah,
he's sending
he
villagers
might
to the
get
right
even
hand side.
defeated on his original base.
Well, yeah, that's true. He still has 4 villagers at the left hand side, so that's
he's
the
not
only
running
thing.
with his wheels. That's huge. I mean, like, there's coming siege on you, and you're not running with your wheels.
Well, I'm at 29, 25
Goku
now.
tries to send some camels. Camels won't do it. I mean, knights won't do anything there.
Yeah. Okay.
Now Reese has to do some magic to
let's see
give some hope.
how he will get that magic done. 1 castle for now. So without a lot here. Fire coming over. That TC will go down. Let's take a look. Oh, even that castle is pretty. That TC is pretty nice, blocking the villagers from coming over. Alive, and that will be a solid 7 villagers saved. 7 over at the 4 still at the left hand side, but that will be it. So Alive basically out of the game here.
Imagine if he just built the castles in his base.
Well, then he would still be safe.
Yep.
Yep. And like,
What
what
did he do with
do?
the forward castle?
Nothing. CL was able to go for low eco monks against conquistadors, so that's like the perfect thing that you want to do with a low eco Aztecs player. Absolutely playing in the hands.
He didn't have to go forward with the monks, he could just defend in his base with the monks.
Yeah, that's so true. Okay, but Fire now trying to do some damage, but against all those Kongs, not really the stuff that he wants to go for. Joffrey going for the next aggressive castle. Frantic is looking very strong in this game. Oof. Okay, Joffrey. So being aggressive here. Fire loses those 2 castles. He's basically out. Joffrey, let's take a look. Can he find more engagement? Riot. Basically, all the eggs are in the basket here of Riot. 3 castles. Up now. Elite Mangodai attack. Still not around. Going for Captain
Which side
first.
Reed is going?
That's a big question. I think he needs to defend against Joffrey, who has elite plumed archers, has castles up, is going for more stone.
Fire is going to be in such a bad spot now since he's losing all the castles.
Yeah,
I think he might have to go just for rams. What do you think? If Fire should just make rams?
No idea. Let me think. Maybe
his bomber archers are at the other side when he's getting pushed with by a slinged player.
That's a good engagement though for Goku here together with his Fire, who has Bracer, so they're doing quite a lot of damage. Vivi at the back having Bloodlines and having +2 now, trying to micro back. More camels of Jim coming over. He's getting 1 sneaky convert in. That was a pretty good engagement for our Brazil A team. Now Rams of Goku there, pushing this back quite nicely. Alive trying to build a TC back up and try to increase from his 11 villagers. He had the 34-minute mark. The TC going down at the moment. Fire without the sling actually having similar population to Joffrey. So, but that's not too important. Goku and Riot both over 140 pop. Alive at 12. Tim far away from Imperial Agent, it seems here. Nice team chopping, creating a romantic place there for the 2 of them. Fire chasing down all those camels. They are holding pretty strong at the left hand side, and they're taking over the score as well. That castle of Fire will not survive against 3 already packed traps or unpacked traps, and will delete that castle.
He's just desperately trying to buy some time for Ryu to get his Mango Diamonds. No, Ryu's actually making siege ram himself. Might be actually able to stop the aggression of Mayan.
Okay. Still, it's a Mongols, an Imp, and Goku, who will click up Imperial Age pretty soon. So we can maybe see Elite Mangudais and Paladins. That's just so
Goku
good.
actually cleaned all the forward. I was just watching the other side, so that's nice.
Yeah, we did see that. But yeah, he's still very deep in Castle Age. At the same time, we see Vivi.
And Fire's Blood Archers are doing some work against those camels and Gungis that are still alive there.
Okay, let's take a look. Rio, even with siege rams around now, he's getting coinage. Maybe he can get Fire back on some army who isn't really macroing even. That's a bit surprising. Okay, let's take a look. Joffrey.
Alive losing his castle now.
Alive losing his castle? Oh yeah, against all the rams of CL there. Alive trying to be a bit annoying.
Rio's side is most important right now. I think he's able to kill all those plumes.
Well, Joffrey is focusing down only on the Mangudais, completely ignoring all those rams as he should, but needs to go back with all his traps, might get one more hit, and then 3 of his traps might go down, but surviving for now. Riot trying to defend this off, and as we all know, in late Imperial Age, Elite Mangudais and rams, such an incredibly good composition. Goku did clear up all those stables so that Vivi cannot really get onto the Cavaliers. He's trying to rebuild that at the top now. Joffrey needs to go back and he does not really have an answer to all those rams. This is still an open game here, Ruby.
Well, it depends on... I don't think Goku will be able to hold so well against 2 players. But we will see.
Oh, 2
This
players.
later
It's
up.
Tim still in Castle Age.
That's true, that's weird. This is so slow. Now he's clicking up. But Alive is so much behind.
Focusing on only the Mangudais, but Joffrey 1 castle down. I believe he needs some buffer. He needs something to attack those rams. He either needs some onagers around, or maybe some...
Fire could make some skirmishers, that could be an option.
Oh, skirmishers aren't like... Oh, maybe
Does he have
eagles,
any
maybe halberdiers, maybe some... Just some rams of CL, not sure. Oof, trying to run around a bit. Fire will get up to 1 castle. This looks like maybe Rio can carry his whole team here. Trade is included in the overlay. It will pop up when someone starts trade.
Let's see if... Oh man, it's... Rio might do some damage actually here, like I said earlier. He's pushing really fast.
Yeah, going for a lot of rams here, and that's what I said before. You don't really need to tag your units if the enemy doesn't have a lot of mounts to really counter your rams. Going for rams is the most important thing, and upgrading them pretty nicely.
3 castles, will be 2 castles soon, so I don't know what he can do without castles.
If finally Vivi is coming over, and if he sends just 5 paladins at the front, that will be so much better for him. Let's take a look at the other side. Paladins already out for Vivi. Goku only 50% with them, but now reclaiming all the gold spots.
He's switching to halberdiers.
Who's switching to halberdiers? Oh, Goku is. That's an interesting decision. I believe I would have loved to see him stay on paladins.
Yeah, but I think he realized that.
He's getting all the gold spots.
Is he running out of gold?
Well, he doesn't have his main gold spot to full potential.
But he can take Alive's main gold.
Yeah.
And now Joffrey losing his second cast.
Oh, that will be so tough. 2.2k paladins coming over. Those rams already pretty low on HP. I believe we can maybe save that castle. Still 4 rams working, 3 rams working. The rest are still very high HP. We can see close. 200 HP. It's so close. No, 50 HP, 100 HP, and it's going down. Oh god, what a clutch move. And yeah, that last
so
ram.
Lucky for Joffrey. It's just so close that he was able to save.
Oh, if he just focused it a bit better there, would have gotten into the block. Vivi still missing the last attack upgrade. On the other side, Fire is pushing as well. This is still a super even game. Now we need to
How is
think
the
about...
score so close?
Yeah, now we need to start and think about what corners are we using to trade. Probably Frantic will trade left-hand side to top.
Ryut is getting the corner there, but I don't think
Yeah.
it's safe. Yeah,
It
there's
is
no way it's
absolutely not
for-
safe, but the one in the top is not theirs as well. So they need to control the one in the south. Maybe that's why Frantic has a small advantage here, because they still have more map control when it comes to corners. But for how long?
Goku actually pushing back. Well, I think the push will stop as soon as Ryu team gets some Mango Dai out. Yeah.
We'll see. You need Mango Dice for him. He is up to 3 castles. He's trying to get all the upgrades. And then Goku with Halberdiers won't do anything anymore. They will just melt to all the Mango Dice. Tim trying to get another castle up. And still remember,
yeah, another castle.
alive, completely out of the game. Pop 36 is
His
trying to
speed boom
reboom
has
over
been
here.
so slow. Like, he got 10 more wheels in 10 minutes.
On edge attack for CL. He will go for SO probably and help out against Rio here. Pretty nice addition against all those
That's going
Mango
to be
Dice.
bad.
Then
Bad
Rio
thing for Brazil that there will be onagers. They have no meat shield.
I think Goku needs to build paladins at the south then, because now this is such a deadly army here at the top. Elite Mango Dice and paladins, you cannot get more firepower and more mobility than Elite Mango Dice and paladins. Look at that,
And
on edge attack
especially
now
with
finishes.
Hans Halberdiers without the last armor.
Oh, but Goku is coming, and he's coming strong. Look at that. That will be completely clear up. That's why Goku is going for Halberdiers only.
How did I see it?
Alive going for fortified walls now. Not really important if you ask me. Beautiful positioning here by Joffrey, but that castle will go down. Rams at the front, one trap in the back as well. And they are controlling this pretty nicely now. How can they stop this? All the stables of Vivi will be basically shut down as well.
Yellow. From CL.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Won't be
Can
enough.
he get the converts in? He
They're
sees
just
it
running in,
from the long distance.
I think that's what Finland would never do. Finland will just slowly push the castles with the units. Brazil is great here, not like staying at one spot.
And maybe they know they're very far behind. Look at that beautiful quick wall here by CL. Double layer on the stone walls here. That means, yeah, green is in a lot of trouble. And they can actually just go through the bases here. And so many Mangolas of Rio, but at the same time, the push is denied over here. Alive is doing what he can with a low amount of villagers and is going for the big walls. Everything of Joffrey is cleared up here. I believe Ryut and Goku are playing this beautifully and might win this game for them. CLS Otek though.
Is the comeback possible? This is such intense game.
I'm not even sure whose comeback it would be. And
Well,
let's
for
take a look.
Brazil, of course.
Okay, well, they were leading for quite a long time.
Comeback.
Don't tell me Vivi is going down south. Oh god, that would be so weird. And now they can push in, because green is completely open. They can just run in the base. CL needs to wall here quickly, and yes, he is. So,
Where are the
That's-
Rams?
I don't see them either.
Brazil. They push
Yeah.
kind of stopped now.
Yeah, they were just clearing up castles.
Oh, it's open in the middle. They have overcut there. Yeah.
But it's walled. Should be walled, it should
But they
be
don't
walled, it
know
should
about
be
it.
walled, it should be walled, it is walled.
Yeah,
Okay.
they don't even go for it.
At the same time, Goku and Fire pushing
Maya
to the
without
top now as
castles.
well. Mans without castles? He has 2 castles.
Okay, well he has 2. Yeah, it's almost like no castles.
Tim having 5. Ryut having 5 as well. Phew.
Fire actually, Goku actually pushing. Looks like.
Yeah, but only because all the paladins went over. Where are all the paladins here of...
It's their frantic trade is so close at the top. If Ryu
Oh, first is all shot.
send some Mango Dice or Fire would send some Blooms there, they could kill some trade there.
Yeah, I will believe Tim has enough army there to fight off
Yeah,
a big
that's
amount
true.
of armies for sure. So, Fire.
Let's
Still
see.
trying to take
Oh,
an engagement.
I can see it coming. CL has siege managers and all those units from Riot and Fire are stacked there. Let's see if it's shooting. No.
I'm at 51-50 now. Those castles went down instantly here from Joffrey. He's completely out of the game now. Pop 90 for him, and that's all his villagers here. Not sure if he did save some. Yeah, he's trying to set up some trade. And now suddenly we have the Aztecs player. Needs to stop the push here at this side. At the same time, we have still Tim super active in this game. Goku now coming over, trying to take the big engagement. But I believe he does not have the real numbers. Tim just going back on the hill. And I think Goku is wasting quite a bit of paladins here. Overall population looks like 3 players in the game from both sides, alive, and Joffrey basically out of it. But an Aztecs player in late Imperial Age,
yeah, Brazil
not the most mobile.
Advantage on that aspect.
After an incredible Golden Hill game, Hideout isn't far away from promising to be as great of a game as well. Tim, so 55 army. Vivi, 60.
Jeffrey couldn't even run with his wheels, probably. He has only a few wheels
Yeah,
left.
that's so bad that he didn't get any builds out. He still has some in the middle of their map, trying to get some more trade up. Could evacuate some, but that's only one to see, it seems.
And pushing this with 3 players.
Well, I have no idea, but at the moment it seems like the Shaos. Let's take a look, maybe some big SO shots here against Riot, but I would be surprised if he wouldn't take care, especially because that's the most important area at the moment. But the patrol is going in. Ooh, CL.
Fire is missing cameras, so that's huge.
Oh yeah, where's Tim's Mangudai army? Oh, we're still alive and kicking here. Ooh. That's a tough spot. But now we have to say, Fire's Elite Mangudais, probably the weakest unit. CL not having all the upgrades, that's pretty bad for them as well. But Halberdiers or Pikemen are only there to protect all the SO that he's going for. Live now on the way to Imperial Age. Oh, and those Mangudais are doing a pretty nice job against all the pikemen. Let's take a look. SO shots, getting some Mangudais. We are trying to run around. Oh, getting a big shot there against him. And yeah, we'll think better of it than microing. And at the same time, got some damage here against all the paladins. Vivi still missing the +4 attack at the same time. Tim, 3-1 KD here. Whew. Who has the advantage here, Ruby?
I would say Frantic still. They have 4 players alive.
But Joffrey is at pop 50, so Alive has pop 100.
Alive is not alive in this game yet.
Oh, but he will. He's going to Imperial Age. Yeah. And he's preparing a blacksmith as well. Besides, going for fletching, whatever that means. Maybe bomber towers.
I wonder if Fire has ballistics as he's missing. Yeah, he has ballistics. He's still missing cameras. That's huge.
Yeah, but with V +4 missing, and if we
Plummet only does 1 damage to Paladin, so you can imagine.
Oh, that's so evil.
It takes twice longer to kill Paladin.
Yeah, Eager Warrior only having +1 attack here as well. Heavily under upgraded. Riot will lose all those villagers here at the gold.
Is Frantic pushing this back now? Looks like.
Sim has an incredible army here at the top. Shouldn't produce more Mangudais. He needs more traps. They have a lot of army which isn't properly being used. Frantic seems to be in the better control. Big SO shots against all the plumed archers. And oi. All the army going down here. Fire at that side. And that's a complete clear up here. Alive, Imperial Age. I'm at 58-40.
Oh man, I'm 1.5 minutes behind. I can't catch up.
Okay, so much going on here. We are still playing 1.4. We are playing 4 players from South America, 4 players from Central Asia. the Chinese going against the Brazilians here. The Brazil A team want to face Brazil B in the loser bracket finals to make sure to go to China to play the offline finals. At the moment, Rio going for elite Mango Dice masses with nice micro to prevent that defeat from happening. Tim pushing with a lot of army. Look at that. 77 paladins here for Vivi. 70 Mango Dice or 60 Mango Dice for Tim. Taking all the engagement. Harbor is at the front. And that's just so inefficient. Not having the trade running. Look at the trade amount. Still not completely set up. Fire not having the
Brazil
grace.
has a trade though, but it's not enough. If you have only 3 players.
No Garland Wars for CL.
Looks like maybe lost all his paladins actually there at the top.
Oh yeah, he lost a lot. He's down to 47. A solid 30 paladins went down, but they killed a lot of the army. And now we need to see. Oh, Tim is trying to go for the trade rate. Why is he playing that? That's something that Finland wouldn't do for sure. I believe that's a complete suicide move. Why would you do
Yeah,
that?
that's weird. Just when they started to push slowly there, and he decides to throw everything away.
Well, it's only half of the army, so we'll see. Riot still fighting off the left-hand side, but there are no paladins from Alive around or Goku. So post Eldorado now for Jeffrey. He will go for Eagle Warriors. Quite an interesting addition. He is at pop 100. At the moment it looks a bit better pop-wise for the Tyrants. What should I look at?
Rio at the edge there. Trying to hold huge stream of units alone there pretty much.
Oh, Onager
And
shots
they're
against all the
so-
Mango Dice. Ay, ay, ay. This owl shot's so good. Killing the Onager here as well. Let's take a look. Can he maybe get another shot?
They're so close to the trade, Frantic players.
Oh yeah, and that's only one SO shot away, and that might be the GG. Let's take a look. Joffrey trying to push. There's still a lot of army from CL. Same time they're pushing here at the top. This looks like Frantic might take it.
Shut no!
I'm at 1 hour,
Oh,
3
we lost
minutes now. Life is trying to get some bomber towers up. They are pushing in strong here. Why is CL so much out of position? They're trying to push over here at the same time. Riot will hold that off for now. Obviously, they will fight as long as they can. It's an all-deciding game here. They somehow want to win this game, but it's looking bad for them. Vivi going for the trade rate. Riot is stopping that for now. Still, they don't have the trade numbers they want to go at. Still at in the 30s, but Frantic not so much better either. Jeffrey sending in some of his army. At the same time, Rio is defending over here as well, getting theirs. Oh, in now. Let's take a look how big the shots will be. It's looking pretty nice against a very low HP unit. CL.
Mangoda still
for
getting
as well.
trade cards on the trade from team. That's huge.
Oh, and now they're going for the final push here. Tim and Vivi, they will end the game here. They are pushing in. There's nothing to stop that. Trust me, guys. Brazil A need to tap out here. We see Vivi and Tim finishing that series. They will go up against Brazil B in the loser bracket finals. The winner will fly to China. Guys, this is the GG moment. I would be surprised if we can see a final clear up here. Tim going for the full trade. Fire is trying to chase this down. Vivi, why is he overcommitting a bit? Maybe they can still stop this. Fire is having mass amount of army. At the same time, they did stop it
They
here
will
at the
lose so
south.
many cards even if they kill the units, so...
Maybe I did
hard to
call
come
it a
back
bit
from that.
early. It seems like Fire still has enough to kill that. Vivi was a bit out of position. I believe Tim should have placed himself on the hill here. Fire still able to defend this here. I called it a bit early. Sorry for that, guys. At the same time, the push is still continuing here at the front, so it's still looking incredibly good for them. But this trade rate isn't stopping the game. But Fire needs to pull all his army over. That means they're losing a lot of ground at the front. Losing over here at the same time. Look at the live trade going through Oh, even the full army here of CL. Mango Dice of Riot. I have no idea what they drank to go over there. Maybe it just clicked on the other side. I have no idea. Block printing now for CL. He really wants to go for the long distance combos. The trade looks fine for now. We can see Tim still being very active. Riot having all his castles. Look at that. He has 4 castles only now. Losing such a big amount there at the front. Tim will lose all his Mango Dice, but at the same time the push continues. Look at the overall population, guys. Struggling with a lot of 440s. Carnage for his life. They're kind of stabilizing. Riot still playing like a madman. Controlling all this area. Getting DSO out. Fire. Mass plumed archers, but what are plumed archers really worth now when we fight only Mango Dice, Paladins, and SO?
Brazil lacking units to stop the push at the top. I mean, like, every time Frantic runs to the trade, the Brazil has to chase it, and meanwhile Frantic is able to push bases.
Now let's just check bases. That was a start base here of Alive, and that was a start base here of Goku. That really shows you that they are in a pretty tough spot. And at the same time the push continues over here. Yeah, beautiful micro here by Riot, but what does it really matter? Trying to snipe one trap down. Riot is just babysitting them so nicely, now pulling back. He is doing the beautiful micro that we are expecting of him, but pop 180. He is getting the armies out. Look at that. Riot with 100 army all around the map. Oh, is that 100 military for Riot? Yeah. Having so many Mango Dice over here. Where's the rest of his army? I'm a bit surprised. I believe that's a bug, right? Yeah, why does he have all his Mango Dice?
I don't know. I'm only seeing his 70 army because I'm so much behind.
Well, it will decrease now after eating some of the SO shots and overextending a bit. All the hustlers here at the front kissing those pikemen finally with Garland Boss, but not the last +8 attack. At the same time, Mango Dice doing a beautiful job pushing in. And Alive finally at 20 military. He's trying to contribute to the game, but taking Cavaliers only now. And Tim is pushing further and further. Alive, trying to hold on with all his bombard towers. Goku producing Paladins at the same time. Being in the trade over here, Riot is trying to defend that off. I believe he will clear it. It's not too tough. Alive, Harbidiers only for now. Riot still doing an amazing job together with Fire. They're holding this side, but the big problem is here at the top, and that is Tim still pushing strong. Look at that, both Mongols player with 29k points. 3 to 1 KD nearly for Tim. Now trying to even increase that. Could go for some villagers, but he wants to sneak through again and wants to go for the trade. Let's see if that's going to be seen and intercepted. For now, I can see an X on the map. Yeah, indeed. So we will see Fire chase that down, and a lot of more trade cuts will go down, but also all those Mango Dice. But as we said, at the same time, we see Tim going at the right-hand side, and he's in the trade again. And this finally has to be it. Riot cannot defend over here. SO shots maybe can get something done. Look at that populations. Goku and Alive both at pop 110. Mango Dice now over here killing the trade. At the same time he is over here, and that's still unstopped as well. Riot trying to somehow defend. He still has all his castles up. Trade cuts going down left hand side. Trade cuts going down right hand side. And guys, finally we can call this great series one of the best series of this whole tournament, going to 7 games. And Tim, the hero, the MVP of this game in the end. After incredible game number 6, incredible game number 7, but still, Riot wants to fight for it here. And he is sniping all those, and oh, look at that great micro! There were like 4 SO and all his Mango Dice. He came in with spread formation, did snipe them down. Now it's trying to go back, but at the same time, we see no answer to that. Paladins in the trade, Elite Mango Dice in the trade. Guys, give me the countdown for the GG, because it's coming any second now. Yeah, the clear up of all those Mango Dice here, it was real. Fire is coming over to the right hand side, but still the trade cut amount now just dwindling so heavily. We can see Vivi with 74 Spanish trades cards, and at the other side we have Alive with 13, the rest around 40s and 20s. Not really the amount you want to have, and still the rest is all running into the desk. Fire is coming over trying to clear this up, but Roomstock, we will have Frantic against Razzle B in the fight for the finals against you.
Sorry.
Another castle for Joffrey. Riot. Oh, the patrol bugging quite a bit here, standing. What are they trying to go for? Tim now even annoying here in the middle. And thanks for the timing, it did work indeed. GG! China Frantic, after incredible series, is taking the show. Oh, best of 7. 3, 2, 4. Tim's KD, look at that. 900 to 300 there. What a great series. Ruby. Wow. It was a pleasure to witness that with you.
That was crazy. I was only supposed to cast like the first few games, but this was... I play. Leave you alone here. I had to witness this series with you.
Tell me why... What happened here? Why was Frantic able to pull this back after it looked so bad for them at like the 15-minute or 20-minute mark?
It was supposed to be GG there, but well, you can always wall yourself in there, so...
but even then, Joffrey so late to him.
Rebooming.
CL not able to do anything.
Who? CL?
Yeah, CL couldn't do anything. His forward was denied. He lost some villagers there. Joffrey needed to wall himself. Vivi pretty late. Tim super late to Castle Age and very late to Imperial Age there. They got pushed back by Goku. Oh man. Let's take a look at the achievements.
Yeah.
Of killing here and Goku, that was mainly I'm not sure. Maybe the trade was a bit late. Not having the south corner there really hurt them. But Fire wasn't able to hold with his walls a bit longer.
Yeah, that reboot was really slow from Alive.
Oh man, what a series. Okay, let's take a look at the brackets.